and Turkish Air Forces, an aeroplane that's become a regular at the Air-to-2. Indeed, it was given its Royal Air Force name of Airbus in a ceremony just before the show a couple of years ago. I'm talking, of course, about the Airbus A-400M, the really imposing looking four turboprop engine tactical and strategic transport. The aircraft crewed this weekend by an all-British display crew. It's scheduled. Chief Test Pilot Ed Strongman and his colleague Anthony Flynn. A very impressive piece of kit indeed. A very impressive performer also, as we'll see on both days of this weekend's display. And Mark, this aircraft, part of the extensive re-equipment of the Royal Air Force Air Mobility fleet that's going on at the moment.
Yes, over the last couple of years we've seen the retirement of the VC-10 and the TriStar. We're now fully equipped almost with the C-17, C-130J, the Voyager, and very soon the Atlas A-400M, which you see coming in on the right-hand side now. Hopefully entering service towards the end of the year, and hopefully with a release to service signed sometime in September.
And release to service, that process is something that you are intimately involved with.
Yeah, so I work for the Assistant Chief of Air Staff as a delegated release to service authority. Myself and my team, we spend quite a lot of time with the project teams that bring these aircraft into service from industry. And then from an aircrew perspective, we release them with a set of limitations to the front line.
And busy times for you with a number of new platforms either entering service or about to enter service.
Yeah, absolutely. Since November last year, I've spent probably 80% of my time working on the RIAT joint project. Soon to turn my attention to the A-400M, and thereafter probably Lightning II.
Well, here indeed is the A-400M. Ed Strongman, the man at the controls, the Airbus military or Airbus Defence and Space is now part of. Chief Test Pilot, a former Royal Air Force Hercules pilot. There are many operations of that type. It looks like he's performing a go-around. The A-400M prototype that first came to the show here for its British public flying debut in 2010 visited RAF Fry's Norton, the type's future home in RAF service, and Mark, it's been all changed. As the A-400M then comes into land, some changes to this afternoon's scheduled flying programme. We won't be seeing the Army Air Corps Apache in the display. Apparently there's some issue with it getting out of its base at Wattisham in Suffolk at the moment, so although we do hope that it will arrive, it won't display in its scheduled slot, which was at 1:15. Instead, we're going to schedule some arrivals in that time, which will comprise the German Navy P-3C Orion, very appropriately the new Boeing P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft of the US Navy that's replacing the Orion, and another maritime patroller, the Catalina from plain sailing at Duxford. Let's let the A-400M get out of our earshot.